Welcome back to the LNC Painter YouTube channel. In today's video, we are working on the BMW 530i. We're going to be painting the passenger side front and rear door. So we repaired and primered everything. So now we're ready to paint. I'll show you guys the prep, the paint, and the color matching techniques I do to make the car look just like new. So let's start prepping and get the car in the spray booth. BMW doors prepped and cleaned up, so we're ready to go. I made my spray out card. There was no spray out chips for this car, so I had to make my own. It's a pretty brand new car, so color hasn't been sprayed much, so we gotta make our own spray out cards. And let's pull the car outside and take a look, see what the color looks like. It's pretty good in here, but let's pull it out into the sun. So you kind of want to face it the sun. It's a bit cloudy today, but we're getting good lighting. And then we're gonna spray our quick check. Simulates a gloss finish since I didn't clear coat our spray. Looks a little yellowish. I really don't like this color. Yeah, that looks terrible. This is the prime variant, and that looks pretty off. So I'm gonna go back inside and mix up a different color because this one's not gonna work. So our color code is C2Y, Bluestone BMW color. So we did prime. There's a darker variant, which is not gonna work for us, and then there's a lighter bluer for a 5 series, which might work. Since this was kind of darker and yellow and this is prime, the darker variant is not gonna work. So this variant, I think we might have a chance. I'm gonna tape off half the card and I'm gonna spray our second variant, which is the lighter bluer, and then we'll see what that looks like, and then we'll compare the two. So I'm gonna mix this up real quick and then we'll spray this card. Okay, so we sprayed our new color on the upper portion of the card, and then that was our prime, the dark one that we didn't like. Well, that one looks like shit too. Alright, so I did another spray out card. This was my original. This was the prime, and then this was the lighter bluer version. And then this is what I tinted going off the prime. So you can see that it's kind of in between these two. Doesn't have as much red and dark, and it's not as light as this one. So let's go take a look and see what it looks like on the car, see if it matches. All right, so this is the color going off the formula. The top was the prime, which I did not like. Way too dark and too much red. and the bottom was the lighter bluer, which I did not like as well. It's got too much metallic and it's a lot lighter than it should be. So then this was the tinted version. Let's give it some gloss. So that's my tinted spray out. I think it looks pretty good. Definitely good enough to blend in the middle of the door. So that looks 100 times better than what the 2 previous colors I made going off the formula. Let me show you guys what I did to make a nice blendable color. And that looks very good. I like it. First one I sprayed out was the prime, and that was too dark and too red. The other option was a darker version, which I know would not work because prime was already dark and this is supposed to be darker than prime. And then the special we had was the lighter bluer, and that did not work either. So pretty much just went with prime. So on the prime, what I had to do was I had to take out pretty much all of the red, just because there's so little of it. There's literally like 4 drops. So instead of 4, I put 1 drop, and then I took out some of the black, which made it lighter. The rest of the toners I applied accordingly. I just modified the 409 and the 436, which is the black and red, which gave us a nice blendable formula. So I'm actually gonna label this card and write down exactly what I did, so in case for the future we have the same color card come in and the color matches better than the others, I'll know exactly how to spray it and how to mix it. So sometimes even if it's a new card, the colors that they have in the system aren't gonna match, and you're gonna have to do a little tinting on your own to get a nice blendable match. That's what we're gonna do. And then I'll show you guys what it looks like once it's all painted, put together. I'll pull it out in the sun. Hopefully it looks great. Alright, so our BMW is in the booth. We got it prepped, cleaned. I got the color mixed up. We figured out the right colors. So I really spent a little too much time than I wanted on this car tinting the colors. So we're gonna mask it up real quick and start painting. Alright, all masked up, ready to spray. I got my color here, so let's not waste any time and get to it. Coats of base down, everything is dry, it's looking pretty good. So I'm going to use my sun gun. We're going to turn off the lights, and I'm going to make sure we got that primer lines covered before we do our control coat. So it looks like we got really good coverage. I don't see any primer lines. We do need to dry it a little more. I see a couple wet spots, and then we can apply our control coat and we'll be ready to go. my clear coat is mixed up. Take a look at the panels. They look quite nice. Blended out beautifully. I stayed below this line right here just because we didn't need to put any color up there. So utilize your body lines because you can see how it throws the shade. So, and then we did a nice clean blend out towards the quarter and the front fender, but we stayed away from the panels. So we should have a nice looking job once we throw our clear down. I'm going to be using my Iwata W400 1.3 tip. This is my clear coat gun that I use on every job, and it's working beautiful for me, so we'll keep using it. Let's throw the clear down, 2 coats, and we'll be good to go. BMW is almost ready to go. Just gotta throw the new wheel on and the mirror cap. And while it's here, I'm gonna do a little dent repair. BMW 530i is finally finished. It's detailed, ready to go. The paint came out beautiful. Our color match is on point. We did a nice clean blend. And the best part, no one will ever know it's been worked on or painted. So that's how we do it at LNC. We make the car look just like new. Guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and comment below. Also, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. That is going to be it for today. I'll see you guys on the next one.